Yeah. Very interesting. All right, so the officiating at the AFCON basically getting some big props. I don't know how much Don Robbie has been watching the AFCON, but he's managed to join us here on the show from AFTV. Don, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. I've been watching a lot of AFCON.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of AFCON. It's been good.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch enough Ghana though because they didn't last long.
He had to drop that. He had to sneak that one.
We are actually trying to forget that.
He had to sneak slimy.
Sorry.
Oh, because Partey didn't come, so he didn't care.
I wanted you guys to do well. I think I was really shocked at how disappointing it was for Ghana. But it's been a great tournament, and to me, the most entertaining team has been Ivory Coast. Just the way they've just come from the dead.
They have 9 lives, bro.
They've got 9 lives, yeah. I think they might win it. You know, sometimes you just think a team, their name's written. Yeah.
And I think they needed the drama to discover themselves in this tournament.
Yeah.
You know, you just walked into by the way, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest is in. This is Robbie Lyle of AFTV. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him.
Thank you.
Where's Kelechi?
He's probably excited for Saturday, for Sunday, for the finals. So.
Yeah. You've been here a couple of days. Where have you been?
I've been to Kumasi.
Yes.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We went there yesterday. We saw the Ashanti King.
Oh, you met Osunfo.
So it was that was amazing. And the day before that, we went to the Gold Coast.
Yeah, Cape Coast.
Yes. Yeah, and that was very emotional, very moving to go there and experience that. So we've been having a wonderful time. It's been great meeting lots of fans over here in Ghana, and I was just gearing up for the big one on Sunday.
Yeah,
the watch party.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So
basically, that's what's brought you down here.
But Fenton, has he tasted Jollof yet?
Of course.
See, he has. So
the very first night I arrived, man, that was one of the first things to do.
Oh, okay.
So
Have you had Nigerian Jollof yet?
I've had that before, yeah.
Now you tell me, which one are you picking?
Huh?
He had the question.
Now you tell me.
But you see,
now you tell me.
But you see,
you've had Nigerian Jollof.
You know what, right?
Yeah.
They're both really. I have to sit on the fence. I keep saying this everywhere I go. I've got to be diplomatic because I have to go home.
And you see, and the reason, and Kelechi is there waving.
There are a lot of Nigerians that I know, right? So, and they already warned me before I come, right? So, but the jollof here is really nice, man. Really nice.
Yeah.
I think when I've had the Nigerian one, it's a bit more spicier.
Is it?
I think the one here is spicier with I don't know, it's got a little bit more flavour to it, I feel. The one in...
so are you saying the Nigerian jollof is flavourless?
I didn't say that. Stop that flavour. Stop it, yeah? Stop.
I'm just drawing conclusions.
You know, I didn't know this jollof war was so deep until I got here. You know what I mean?
Really? You take it very personal. It's very deep, and it means a lot to us.
You know, that's why if I ask you who you think will win the AFCON, you cannot say Nigeria. So you chose the right answer.
I actually just, you know, from before even the semi-final, I was just like, I feel Ivory Coast, their names written on, because just the way they've got there, just like all these last-minute goals, last kick of the game, penalty shoot, you start to think to yourself, who's going to stop that team? Like, it's the momentum. You know, momentum's so important in football. So, yeah, I'm edging towards them, and of course they're at home, and when you're at home in front of your home crowd, momentum's a big thing. I was at the World Cup in Qatar, and remember, you know, Argentina, they lost they lost to Saudi Arabia, but then after that they just started. I was at all of their games, and they just started to build a momentum going, and I knew they was going to win that World Cup. I was just like, they'll win it. They'll win it. It's just the whole Messi thing and the story. You kind of get that a lot of times in those sort of tournaments. There's like a story to it, you know. So I could be wrong, but I just feel that for me, I can see them winning it.
I'm glad that you mentioned the AFCON. You just walked right into an AFCON conversation that we were having, and it's on the back of a tweet that this journalist put out, Zach Lowy, who used to work for the BBC. And this is what he tweeted. He says, when this AFCON is over, the Premier League should call up each of the tournament's referees and have them give the Premier League referees a seminar in how to use VAR without taking up 15 minutes to come to a decision and making it about themselves.
And I 100% agree with him. And you see the way VAR has been used at AFCON, the way they reach decisions quickly, even sometimes of not, like in the Premier League, if they go to the screen, you already know what's going to happen. You're like, why even bother go to the screen? We know that you're going to overturn it or whatever, right? But at least here, and also I was at the Asia Cup in Qatar about a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Same there as well.
Wow.
Come to decisions quick, using it. No issue. Like that gentleman said, not making it about themselves. Just go in, thing. And every time VAR is used in the Premier League, it's a drama.
Yeah.
It seems to take ages. You know what I mean? Nobody really knows what's happening. You just see the referees there going like, I don't think we use it very well at all.
And the
in
worst
the Premier League.
part is they still make the wrong decision.
Well, that's it. If you
That's
take
the worst part. If you
that
take
is the
15 minutes
worst
and you
part.
make the right decision, fair.
Fair enough, but they
Take
make
all the time and still get it wrong.
Yeah, Arsenal been on the back of some poor VAR decisions. The one I really always think about was the Newcastle game.
Yeah.
Where, with the push on Gabriel. I mean, how can VAR look at that and say that is not a push? I just, but what they do there, I feel that the referees, they're all friends, which they are. They all know
He was
each.
just making that point.
No.
It's an interesting way. You said because of
Who just made that point? Sorry.
he just
Yeah.
actually-
No.
he just made the point.
Listen, right. I went to St George's Park before. That's in England, where that's where England train, and that's what they also do. Lots of seminars there for all the referees and that. And I remember I was there one day, right, for watching England training session, and all the referees were upstairs. All the Premier League referees were upstairs in a room doing a sort of seminar, and you see they're all friends. They all know each other.
Drinking beer. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So if you've got a decision to make, so you say for instance you're the VAR referee.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm the VAR referee.
Yes.
You're the referee on the pitch. You've just made a really poor decision.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself straight away, you know what?
Good exposure. If you
That's
go
my
the
mate.
right
That's my friend there, man. And
You
boy,
have
you
to
know what?
protect him.
Let's say it wasn't clear and obvious. I'll stick with it. You know what I mean, to help you out. And even there was one of the referees who retired the other day, Mike Dean, who actually admitted that.
Yeah.
He said that there was an on-field decision, and he said the way the crowd was and that he didn't want to put his friend
Yeah.
through that, is what he said. So I just think the standard of what I've always said, the person who's in that VAR thing should just be nothing to do with referees.
So
It should just be an expert on analysing football who just comes to a cold decision based off the facts.
And the law.
And not,
yeah.
but these
so
referees, I don't.
putting the profession and the law on the lines for his friendship. That's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
There's that. There's that. It's mentioned that they are all friends. You don't want your friend to look bad and all that. At the AFCON though, or at the Asian Cup, referees from different parts of the
Exactly,
the continent.
so,
it's
yeah.
just about the job. You just want to look at the rule book. The rule book says that incident should be a red card, that should be a pen, that should be a foul, that shouldn't be that.
And that's probably why. That's probably why we're getting better decisions in that way, because a person's looking at it and saying no, they've got that wrong.
Yeah. It's just,
Whereas, as I said, in other cases it might be like, well, he's got that wrong. That's my friend, man.
and I remember when Morocco played in the game that Morocco against South Africa.
Yeah.
Amrabat was the last man. He's going into a tackle, pushes his man. Referee gives him. He was already in a yellow card.
Yeah.
Referee gives him a second yellow and sends him off. Then VAR communicates to the ref, and referee says, "Amrabat, hang on, I've got something to check." Ref goes to VAR, and I'm sitting at home. I'm thinking, or maybe that's not a red. But referee goes to VAR, communicates with the VAR, sees the screen, comes back and tells Amrabat, "Sorry, it's not a second yellow card. It's actually a straight red card." And that was unthinkable. You don't see it anywhere.
Because he had already been sent off.
Yeah, and he was the last man. But you see, there's a difference in the punishment.
Yes.
Double yellow or straight red card. So he got back from VAR and said, "I'm sorry, it's not a second yellow. It's a straight red." I'm like, I've not seen that anywhere. And that is proper.
And that's a scenario a friend in the VAR booth would easily overlook.
Oh, it's already a red card.
He's already out, so they should go.
No. I think they've used it really well. I mean, we've had cases in the Premier League where VAR have forgot to check things. That's happened with Arsenal as well, where they checked one decision and they said, all right, that's clear, but forgot to check the other things as well. You know? No, I totally agree with what that guy said. That they've been using the VAR way better in AFCON. And we in the Premier League can definitely take some serious lessons from what I've seen.
You know, qualify the lessons to be serious ones.
No, serious, because it's, you know, it can cost you games. It's, you know, I mean, I've seen it, and the title.
And speaking of the